Alright, let's see if YouTube actually cooperates with me tonight. Time will tell, I suppose. There's the go live button. Alright, I'm good on my end. You good?
Yep, and sent you my end just in case anyone asks for it.
Alright, cool. Let's see. Yep, that'll suffice. Alrighty. Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. J, and I'm back with Alaric Skywalker to get our butts kicked in Orcs Must Die 3.
Yeah, I know we said we'd do something else, but after Bro's game crashed last time, and also because we didn't have as much time as we were hoping to test to see if everything will work, and also from a recent OBS update, we're
I was fine with
here.
I was fine with the amount we tested.
I know, but I guess I'm still a little salty that I had crashed on me and brother while we were doing that endless, because we were just getting started.
Yeah.
But at least
we'll have to cut. Although based on what you said, we'll have to cut that one off at an hour, so that'll probably just be half the stream right then and there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. If it lasts longer, we might make it a full stream, depending.
No.
Or try it at off camera.
That I could agree to. Although we'd probably want something to ramble about along with that. Hello, Regal. Yes, I am early, I know. I said that the stream would start at 7, but the problem is, usually we have sound check at 6... jeez. Okay.
So, not that I really understand riffs or riff magic and all that other magic jiggery-pokery, but how are these big orc armies using our riffs?
Thinking that maybe some, like,
I'm not entirely sure it is
so,
the riffs
and
they're using.
you
But
can
if we
wall
find
this
out, it may
off,
require
and we
fairly
can,
drastic steps
and
to
then we can
answer.
potentially,
Steep stairs don't really scare me that much.
Are you sure that's wise? There are sappers on this.
yeah, but the brambles, once they spread enough, will be enough to deal with them.
Would you want me to cut this part off, though?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I can agree to that. Alright, since we're gonna be... Oh, my frame... Here, I thought... Well, the stream look, chat. I did swap out the graphics card, but it actually seems to be doing worse. Oh, okay, I'm starting to see the difference, because... this is a more powerful machine. This is a more powerful graphics card, but it's an AMD chipset, so the drivers are theoretically different. So what I think is going on is that it's taking longer to actually load it into the GPU's memory, but once it is loaded in, it's doing much better. That seems to be how it's going. So it's taking longer to load, but okay. Seems fine at the moment. Nice. Alrighty, so what do we want to place as our initial defenses? I'm assuming you want archers of some variety. We're not going to want them directly next to the barricades if they're Knoll Grenadiers or something like that. Or just Knolls in general.
Okay, so...
Well, I'll start by putting a line of archers near the rift itself, although I can only put 3 down right now. I'll just put a line near the rift so that we've got a and if all else fails strategy.
Yeah, once I get the coin, I'll set up brambles on each entrance so that way they can start growing over time.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Oh yeah, do you have the hand Gatling?
I do not. I just went with my usual bow and scatter shot.
I see, because you jib enemies just by shooting at them enough with it. Anyways, let's see if we can do this in our time.
Ready? Because I'm ready.
Yeah, it seems to be a matter of just loading stuff into the GPU's memory. It's probably a driver issue. Oh, hey, Dwan, how you doing?
The door is down.
Ah, jeez. I'm starting to think that this GPU had this new GPU had a net neutral effect on more intensive games. I might have to... Well, to be fair, I can always knock the anti-aliasing down further if necessary. Honestly, that's probably what I should have done the first time, so we'll see how it goes. Or, actually, I wonder if I could use CPU to handle one thing. Although, I have been running into issues with it loading stuff up in general. Maybe it's a processor issue, honestly. Oh, what's up?
I'm back.
Oh, geez, you took some hits.
Yeah, he
Here,
was
have this.
placing the initial thing. Oh,
Another
God.
reason to not have archers right next to the barricade.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I see... Oh, ogres. Hi. Little help?
There are enemies in our rift room.
How did you already... Oh, you're already at half health again. Oh, well, you can always stand in the rift, I suppose. Okay, we're good.
Enemies are attacking on another front. Traps go
Let's
up.
see.
Orcs go down. Flyers incoming.
What's chat up to? I don't have to go to school until 9:38 now. That's oddly specific. Any particular reason why?
Flyers in the air. Pretty happy with that.
Alright, let's see if our flyer strat will work. I'll keep the firelings busy then. Although that is a lot of flyers. Maybe I should stand guard.
Dang it.
Hang on a second. One of us has to be guarding down here. Okay, I guess I'll guard this. You guard the flyer room.
Yeah. Try and put down more brimstone if you can.
You doing okay there?
Yeah,
Both
just
of
put
us
the
are
shock
struggling.
bats.
Enemies at the rift.
That was close. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should just kill anti-aliasing in general, because that's usually
Ah, dang it.
what causes
Misaligned
problems.
one.
Frame rate's still good, chat? Something seems off on my end. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe I should switch the encoder that...
This is still very
Maybe if I switch the encoder that streaming versus recording is using, maybe that would make a difference.
More enemies on the way.
Okay. That should suffice.
I like it when the orcs
Alrighty.
walk straight in.
Back to fighting. See, I was given late arrival and early dismissal due to me having a lot of extra credits. No complaints there. It dropped off a little bit? Okay, it is carrying through then. Alright. Next,
Archers.
let me think. What would be the easiest thing I could do? I want to keep the... Well, maybe for more GPU-intensive games, I can switch the stream to rely on a CPU encoder. I'll check... Well, I'll check Task Manager. Oh crap, I'm letting them through.
Is that it?
I got this. There we go.
They're almost there.
Oh shoot. Didn't have time to be precise with my traps. There we go.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Excellent. Alright, this seems to be standing up better than we had hoped.
Yeah, also. Ah, the placement of those archers
Enemies
over
at the rift.
there have definitely helped.
Good to see. There we go.
Enemies on the way. On another front. I should have somebody to do this. Reached another door.
Excessive with the bramble, maybe, but
Tiptoe through the trap field.
I want the
Well,
brambles to...
as long as they're spread out enough, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, put a whole line of it so that way I can grow.
There are enemies in our rift
Alright,
room.
we'll see how it goes then.
And I'm gonna... oh wait, I don't have the coin for the other side yet.
Well, we've got plenty coming down this way anyway, so it doesn't matter too much yet. Although mountain trolls are already in play, and I don't have enough for more dart spitters at the moment, so we're gonna have to just grin and bear for a bit.
are those?
Shit, damn it!
No!
Okay, now that I have a break... Should I try... Should I try different... Let's see what Task Manager is giving me. System interrupts? What the hell? System interrupts? That's... Okay, that's not supposed to be happening.
Not that I really understand
Okay.
rifts or rift magic and all that other magic jiggery pokery, but how
Alright,
are
I'm
these
gonna
big
put
orc
this over
armies
here.
using our rifts to move around?
I'm not entirely sure it is order rifts they
I want to make sure we've got more money than we had before.
They require fairly
Yeah, not to
drastic
mention,
steps to get answers.
and
Steep stairs don't really scare me.
with all
that
the archers he
much.
placed around here, and those I was putting up along the walls here, they were able to keep them well contained long enough for these guys to also
Alright
do
then.
damage.
In that case, I'll swap out my barricade for spring traps.
Good, as this area right here is a very handy spot to put them.
Yeah, pretty much all of them have good spots for spring traps. I was thinking more so over here, to a degree where we may not even necessarily need something else. Alright, I guess for this
Not
stream,
even
what
my
I'm going to do is I'm
brambles?
going to knock the anti-aliasing down. Well, what should I knock out? Let's uncap the frame rate just for fun. Desync I don't think would help.
Well, I'll probably still put down the initial brambles, so that way we can at least get something going there.
Alright. Might seem a little choppier perhaps, but did I take away the rain effect? No, it's fine. Okay. That should take away any issues with the frame rate, because anti-aliasing is generally what really hurts when it comes to, well, graphical load. So, with that down, honestly, with how detailed the texturing is, though, you don't really notice the aliasing. Not really. Well, I don't know, you sort of do when you look at the, well, the rain's trickling down the walls, but still, that should be fine enough for our purposes. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So, should I still attempt some brambles here, or up until...
Probably just one, given the circumstances.
Yeah.
Probably just one in each area, but make sure that it's closer to the front. So, well, or at least in a position where I can still put down barricades. Well, not barricades. Put down spring traps.
Go, go, go!
Yeah,
That
well,
should be-
I'll be putting them at the entrances, so that way the orcs are less likely to avoid them.
Let's see,
The
what
reason
else
I
is
put
chatting?
down 3 back there was in that other entrance was just to get it to grow, since it will be critical.
Yeah. Let's see, what else is chat up to? Let's see. Oh, right. So Regal was reacting, because Gwen likes to give me a silly name because, of course, because why not? And so, if I'm the quote magical emperor, what's chat? Apparently the text choir of infinite nonsense. Oh boy.
Oh, my liver.
You know what? Fine.
That
Wait, why are the shock bets going so low?
Not dead.
Ow. And then what else is chat going
Seen
on
that
to?
coming.
Let's see. Anyway, did you know that orange rhymes with Lorange, a mountain in Wales, and sporage, technical term for a sack where spores are made? Huh, I was unaware. Oh, jeez. That was a lot more damage than I anticipated. Surprised they haven't started shooting at you yet. Then again, I gave them fresh... Well, I gave them a delicious target, I suppose. Be careful what you do, brother. You're gonna end up baiting... Well... Be careful what you
I was
bait,
able to
otherwise you may get more than you bargained for.
Don't worry, I was able to sidestep the baddie bats.
I would hope so. Huh, did they take away the headshot bonus from when I took away the spread fire? Curious.
This never gets old.
Alright.
Enemies are breaking through elsewhere.
Gonna put down a couple of dart spitters to diversify our traps a little bit. And then I'll put down another archer. Alright,
There are enemies in our rift room.
let's see. So my third grade English teacher lied to me. Wait, huh? Wait, what's that in reference to, Regal? What? The fact that you got more time out of school than you expected? Oh, boy.
Enemies at the rift.
What else? Oh, it's just the... You have enough to deal with the flowers right now?
I was trying to put down some initial brimstone to help you out.
Well, it looks like you've got keeping yourself... Well, I can put down brimstone if I need it. Oh, that's what's driving the shock bats downward. It's the explosive... Because the explosives is technically causing them to quote-unquote fall. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I've got this under control now.
Dang it.
Almost got this area on hand. We'll still want to keep putting down as many archers as possible.
Well, there's all my money. That should handle the one remaining bat, and there it goes. I should have knocked the anti-alias thing out a long time ago looking at this. Holy crap. Why did I think that anything else? Although I'm starting to wonder if my processor's starting to be a bottleneck. Although, looking at the game, my CPU's not under a lot of load right now, honestly.
More enemies on the way.
Alright, that should be enough archers for now. If you need any more, let me know. I'll probably need to spend the rest on dart spitters and spring traps, though.
Are they walking over the brambles?
I didn't look. Oh, here, I'll go check real quick. Yeah, it looks like they're growing a little bit, which is good.
Okay.
Alright, they're not coming out of the other door yet.
Let's see if they can...
Oh, you're referring to the orange comment with that Regal. Okay, that makes sense. My bad. That's what I get for reading comments in isolation, I suppose. Ow, crap. Shock bats are annoying. Get out of my face. At this point, I'm tempted to let him kill me. So.
Enemies at the rift.
Oh shoot, when did that... Oh, that's a null. Okay, I was about to say, when did that get there? Alright, not very many bats left, so we can probably leave them to the archers. Especially since we've got a bunch of fire fiends and ogres and other such to deal with soon. Yeah, I'm gonna need my mana trinket for this one. Yeah. Although to be fair, to your teacher, Regal, I didn't know there actually was anything that rhymes with orange. Because that is the thing that's lifted up by pretty much everyone and everything.
Of course, those words may not necessarily be English words.
Well, if they're what you mean? If they're derived from Latin or something like that?
Watch out.
Yeah.
Our enemies have broken through again. Good workout.
Alright, that should be enough dart spitters. Let's complete the brimstone.
Thanks.
Do you have archers?
Yeah, I have archers in them. Yeah, I'll probably place the board to help watch all sides.
Alrighty. Oh hey, the troll got sent over. Ooh, one of the trolls got sent over the edge. Excellent. That simplifies my life greatly. Alright, can you guard against the rest? I should have this area well in hand now.
That's what I'm doing.
Cool.
Gonna layer the brimstone a bit, just so that way it's kills them a little bit better.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, once they reach that point, we're probably best off with
Uh-oh.
brimstone.
I also want to... Almost forgot I'll need brimstone for this wall.
Okay, that's a null. Gonna kill it real quick. Alright. Ooh, that was close. Oh, you put archers up there to distract them. Good call. I'm taking this mana.
Ouch! Suck that after me.
Leave a mark.
Alright, I'm putting a line of... There we go. That should help over there.
Almost enough to protect the barricades.
Cool.
Flyers incoming.
Yeah. So where you see, well, if in between the dart spitters, go ahead and leave that space alone so I can just populate it with all of the, well, with all of the spring traps.
Man,
That's a lot of bats. Is it actually working as intended? Yes, it is. Oh shoot, we got that. All right, you got it. All right, cool.
for now. Can you finish off the brimstone defense for that? The barricades?
I think we've got bigger problems if they're already reaching that point. Stop attacking us, you silly gnolls.
Armored ogres!
Ooh, squishy.
Never mind, it got frozen.
They're almost there. They're not coming.
I had to burn my mana trinket for that one.
Do they have any bigger ones?
Alright, I'm putting down more spring traps.
It's just so pretty.
Alright, that should suffice. We do it on part-time.
Coin
And I'm
already.
gonna be pushing our luck with these bats. I'm wondering if part-time might be our problem. God, what the hell?
What is it?
Okay, yeah, AMD's drivers are definitely not as good. Holy crap.
Look out.
As much as I like AMD when it comes to their processors. Alright, I'll go deal with the other way.
Ow.
Coming to help you.
That was me
Cool.
that did that thing there.
This all still seems very easy.
I should have somebody to do
Oh,
this.
got stuff coming from the other way. I'll go start dealing with it. Mountain troll, huh? No grenadier.
Some sort of Spartish. He kills lots
And it's
of-
actually dead. That's kind of surprising. Oh, we got problems over here.
There are enemies in our rift.
Wait, what?
Hey, that was fun.
Okay, they're flyers. It's fine. Okay, that way's secure.
Ooh, the archers are occasionally helping out in this area.
I would hope they're helping out in this area.
They're almost there.
They're just flyers. It's fine. For now. Now, stunned out again. That's annoying.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
Are we okay over here? Soon will be.
Is that it?
Okay, last wave. Almost there.
We have nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna go start interfering with that group.
Incoming.
Actually, I don't have that many spring traps set over here yet, do I? Although it looks like I don't need to with how your brambles are doing. Not to the same degree, anyway.
Yeah, the damage is minuscule, but it does help. Yeah, it was more meant so that way we could the defenses would expand as it while we are busy here.
Oh shoot, when did they start? You know what, I've got... Actually, it looks like my spring traps over there are doing their job. Excellent. It's the flyers, we're fine.
Yeah, decided to put a few more down, or archers down.
This never
Oh, then I
gets
basically don't have to worry about flyers again. I'll keep an eye on the map, but... Actually, you okay over there?
old. For a split second, I thought about.
Oh wow, the archers just focused that. at Ogre and just obliterated it.
Well, I also threw a little bit of my old fire at it as well, but it looks like that area is secure then.
Yeah, just have 2 mountain trolls to fight!
Mountain trolls. Okay, I'm on my way. There we go.
Whoa.
Burnt half my mana pot on that, so that was a decent contributor, but still. Although we've got a lot of biggins over here now. Oh, God.
Good workout.
Okay, is it my graphics card or is my CPU having trouble? Did I replace? I'm starting to think I might have replaced the wrong thing. Although GPU load isn't as extensive
Come
this
on,
time
we've almost
actually.
got it!
Possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
Almost.
Oh shoot, I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, we're fine.
Boom! Shakalaka!
That was close. Yeah. Actually, yeah, looking at GPU load, it looks like it's only taking up 60%. Actually, OBS isn't
Perfect.
taking up much. Did I forget to change off of... Hang on a sec. Output. No, it's using the hardware encoder. What the hell? Surprised that... Well, you know what? I'm not going to complain that much.
Okay, now for
Alright.
the dreaded one. I think when we last did it, we got away with 1 health on the rift.
Yeah, we got away with nonsense here.
Thinking of how best we want to go about this.
Well, spring traps plus archers seem to work pretty damn well.
I find
Yeah.
it's not really the size of the army that counts, but more about how orcs blow into little pieces.
Well, you have been making quite a mess.
Okay, put down 4 archers.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Alright, I'm gonna give up my wall traps in favor of Lazor. Well,
I'm also
okay,
gonna...
how important do we think Lazor is? Because I'm not super sold on it. Actually, I'm gonna refrain from putting any Lazor down this time and see what difference it makes.
Probably should have put...
Instead,
Yeah, I'm
gonna go for...
Should I...
Where's the wall? Where's the electric wall? What was that?
Should I attempt brambles on any part of the course?
I can't honestly remember. I don't think so. Let's see, it's only 2... Well, it's only 2 paths... Well, 2 ground paths plus a flyer route. I think. There's a few places I can put my dart spitters down.
There
Do you
are
want to focus... Let's see. And then we've got
there are also-
a bunch of places for archers.
and good amount of places for the spring traps. We just need to...
Yeah, just need to make sure we don't send them into, well, into the wrong direction.
Or into our archers.
I'm not as worried about that. If we only keep it to a singular line, I'm not too worried about that, because I'm pretty sure if they can't feasibly reach the end, they start effectively just slowly losing health, so I don't think we have to worry about that unless it becomes an issue for card time. I'm just debating where to... I'm just debating where to put spring traps beyond that. Because I can put an initial... Well, where do you want to put brambles? I think that's the first question.
Yeah, at least
Because you
somewhere...
spent all of your money on a line of archers, and to be fair, that is what we need
Yeah,
to deal with
thinking
first.
of maybe making a line of bramble, at least by the entrances, on the levels but where the entrances lead from, and then the rest we can put into more damage-dealing traps like the brimstone.
Alright, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, though... Okay, so you put down a layer of archers, and this will
Yep.
be perfect for this
And then-
lane.
You-
Because
And then I'll just throw spring traps throughout this... Well, do we want spring traps in this area, or do we... Oh, actually, we can save spring traps for over here, actually, because I can just direct them in this... Because for that
Yeah.
area, I can do it immediately over there. Well,
okay, yeah.
actually, we'd probably want brambles closer, but I'm trying to think of where I can safely put... Well, the problem is I can't put spring traps safely anywhere except for that initial line.
Well, there is something you could send them into the drink here.
There's a risk that they could be thrown up there, but I guess it's not a major risk. Although I could also just throw them back that way too. I'm trying to remember, because the only orcs I need to worry about for that are for light orcs, and those will die pretty quickly to everything else. So we're probably fine there,
Yeah.
honestly. So I guess then I'll put down some initial spring traps here and along here. It'll
Okay.
fall into our archers, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned. If they can't get to it, they're as good as dead anyway. Besides, if we're really nervous about that, we can always just surround the rift in archers. That way we've also got a backline defense that can help us out there.
Yeah, that was the next thing I was thinking of, since that helped save our neck, and we weren't paying attention to our rear at times, because I had been placing them down ad nauseum. So
Okay, that should work then.
So I guess I'll put some...
I'll focus my initial effort on spring traps, just throughout the entire starting area. If you want, you can start putting layers of brimstone down. No, actually, either layers of brimstone or layers of archers.
Yeah.
I'd say 4 archers on each platform, so 8 more here, and then a line along the rift, just as our last line of defense.
Right.
That should suffice, I think.
Maybe encircle the rift, just to cover all corners.
Not the worst idea.
After putting...
Although, oh crap, I set myself into lava.
Something there.
And I did the same!
Good thing we've got the archers picking them off. Actually, I'm curious. Don't fire anything. I'm curious how effective the archers are.
This may affect part-time, you know.
Not that much. Okay, so... So 4 archers firing a volley on their own. So it takes about 4 of the archer shots to take out one of the big ones. That's still relatively quick.
Uh-oh, file bats.
That'll affect your damage over time, but not much else. Alright, let's see. It's still... Okay. I'm gonna start laying down spring traps since I'm more concerned about that.
I'll try and get the other layers of archers down.
And in the meantime, I can just blind fire up here. At least they're congregating around our archers so conveniently so that I can just blast them.
And whenever there aren't any flyers, they can help us with some of the goons.
Yeah. Well, to some extent, anyway. It would seem that the bats do not like us.
More enemies on the way.
Okay, there we go. A layer of 3. That should be a good starting point. I'll then layer a couple of... Yeah, I'll then throw down a few dart spitters on anything else.
Here they come.
Ah, crap. Wow. Look at where the skull is, brother.
Where?
It's on the lip where... Well, it's on that skull lip where
Got it.
flyers are coming in through. You'll probably have an easier time getting to it than me.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I
we're
probably should...
definitely gonna want that layer of brimstone.
I just need the mana. I mean, the...
Well, okay, I'm gonna spin the numbers in the air real quick.
Okay, that's all the art.
You've got a null grenadier on your way.
I'm more concerned about the orcs that are getting through.
Yeah, it looks like the flyers are dealt with. I'll put down a dart spitter to slow them down at this juncture. Oh, he died quick. A shout out to. Lava bats are healthy. They get rid of dead skin cells. And skin cells in general. Clearly. Of course, how silly of me to think otherwise. Yeah, I can complete that.
We'll need to set up another one for the next one, but at least we...
That's okay. Meanwhile, I've got enough for another layer of... There we go.
And it's even...
Alright, that knocked out a troll.
Yeah, why don't you keep... whenever you get the chance, keep putting stuff down there.
Alrighty.
Because it'll definitely give us a chance.
Well, better chance anyway. And thanks to that... Boom, sucker! Alright, I'm gonna thin the flyers a little.
Going up again, setting up a layer of brimstone for the other
Well, I
pass.
sent myself into lava again, so looks like I've got plenty of opportunities to thin out the flyers now.
And help me with these ogres!
I'm on my way. I should put down There we go. Good thing the alt fire on the crossbow knocks people over.
You mean the... You mean...
Well, it knocks anyone but large creatures over. And that includes gnolls, luckily for me. I think standing next to that was a good idea. Alright, now I gotta deal with this way. Okay, I think for here...
Walk straight into them.
Well, I said that it doesn't matter too much if they land on the archers, right? So I'll go ahead and
Okay, so
abide by that.
decided to set up some brimstone just for some initial damage.
Alright, cool.
They'll need to grow, but it should cover up that whole area since we're not really using it for much.
Yeah, and won't be most likely. Alright, that sent an ogre over. Luckily I can let the kobolds go without too much concern. Alright, looks like you're about to have some fun.
Yeah, I'll hold the line.
Alright, let me know. Actually, while I'm here, I can offer a bit of firing support. Because I don't think you have any... What's it called? If I'm not mistaken, you don't have anything set up as far as brimstone yet, so let me know if you need help. Looks like I've almost thinned out this bunch, so I should be able to help soon.
And also, the archers are also helping out.
That is true. Alright, this group's almost down. Alright, cool.
And we're doing great for par time.
Alright. Ah, you set up that layer. Excellent. I'll set up a couple dart spitters further along the way just to delay things if necessary. Wait, what are we waiting on? Well, whatever it is, it's dead now. Excellent. Alright, I'd say this is going well.
Should I set up some brambles over in there, or do you think they're not as necessary? I mean, they do somewhat slow them down a little, but... And also help with this.
I wouldn't worry about it. Well, if we're concerned about slowing people down, the spring traps do a better job at, quote, slowing down as well. If
anything, I can put down some outright brimstone.
Oh yeah, I should probably put a second layer of brimstone down so that these imps don't give me...
Oh, wow! Whoa, it just sent a null flying!
Well, yeah. If my ult fires can send nulls flying, it stands to reason that so can spring traps.
And I just...
What?
Let's see if I can get...
to the archers?
Pretty happy.
And I thought I was about to jump into the lava, but I managed to salvage it.
Well, you got the double jump. I can just... All I do is float. I'm kind of sick of this game. I want to see something else. How dare you, James? We do have something planned to alternate with this. We do have something planned to take things up, but that's going to be... Well, that's not until next week.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll be alternating from here on out, I suspect. Still, tower defense aren't necessarily the most entertaining from a viewer standpoint, but we enjoy them, so...
Right there.
Okay. I'm gonna steal this.
I probably should continue to layer this up.
Layer what up?
The brimstone for the other path.
Well, I put a couple down, so just focus on archers for now. Because I don't know how much we'll need for archers, relatively speaking. Although it looks like the spring traps are doing their work, which is good. Ow! Keep getting stunned and beaten up by everybody.
Found a good spot.
Alright, I had to burn my healing trinket. Hopefully you won't need yours for a while. Well, hopefully you won't need it for a while. Let's see. Don't forget about how good lava is for losing weight.
Dang it!
Focusing on the positives, I suppose. Although when you can be brought back to life in an instant, I suppose you're not as concerned about things like that, are you? want to see you play Dark Souls? What, watching me suffer in Super Meat Boy wasn't enough?
Do they have any bigger ones?
At some point I would like to check it out, but in all seriousness, but still, it's just a matter of time, as I'm gonna be kept pretty busy between... Well, I'm fine on my area. Yeah, looks like these spring traps worked about as well as could be hoped. I'm gonna go spread a few more out. On both routes. There we go. And then, do we need any help with archers in the back? Doesn't look it.
Well, they did start to get close, so I'm gonna put a few more.
Well, I'm not in a position to help anymore. I've got murder to see to up here. Although this is the last wave, so we'll have to see. Actually, easy way to get back to the start. Lava. There we go. And then I passively float over to where I need to be. Alright, I was able to put 2 down, so we'll see if that ends up being enough. You look like you need this. There we go.
That was fun.
Do you need assistance?
I've got my area well in hand for now, anyway. I'll let you know if any that changes. Glad we didn't sleep on those spring traps.
Blood pumping.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Alright, only 2 more in my area. Alright, we're almost done. Okay, what are we waiting on? There we go.
One already?
Top floor! Unlocked.
Excellent. What is that? Earn 5 skulls in every scenario. Nice.
Well, every
Okay.
campaign scenario.
Alright, we can go ahead and skip that. Okay, there we go. Much better. Alright, now we need to jump in and see to the DLC. Let's see. And then, yeah, that should work.
Yeah, cold as ice. That one's probably gonna be E1.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, but at least we know of that one method for the second one.
Yeah. Alrighty. Oh jeez, I can hear my GPU fan spinning up. That's performance. Wow, how is
I thought
the GPU having more trouble on this menu than it is in game? What?
Hang on, bro. You have the second
Yeah,
level
what's up?
selected. We should be on the first. There we go.
Oh, looks like the temperature on my GPU is about right. Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so it takes longer to load in. At least this one's relatively straightforward for us.
Tiptoe.
Let's see, I
through
can
the
swap out the spring
field.
traps for something else.
And let's see. Okay.
Wait, why is this barricaded?
Oh, to force them to go through one direction. To come in one final
And they
direction.
even approach from this direction? Oh, actually they can, though, looking at this. Actually, which is the longer route? I feel like that's like what I went through is the longer route, actually.
Oh,
Hang
yeah.
on. Actually, you know what? I'll time it. So, based purely on this corner, I will try and run through it as efficiently as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. About 8 seconds. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think my point is proven.
Okay.
Still, we can leave this open or throw a few traps in there just to shake things up, but still. Alright, and since we've got that long pathway, I can set... Actually, I can't set any. Well, I can set a couple dragons, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Oh, actually, if we want to barricade in here, oh, I can make good use of the dragons. Alright, you tend to go more for archers than I do, so...
Yeah, I'll put up the archers and prep for the eventual flyers.
Yeah, I'm just debating what to put down myself. Let's see. I think last time I went with...
Ooh, hey, I can get health from this position.
What, from standing on the rift?
No, it's from standing above it. Look.
Huh. It works even if you're just above it? Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, where's the... I just filtered my traps. Where's the electric trap I've been using?
Yeah, but since we want to try and make part-time, and try and get through...
Well, this is Rift Lord, so we don't have to worry about holding on for too long.
I know.
Oh, there it is. And then, I guess I can keep my archers around just in case.
Yep.
You should have barricades well in hand, so we should be good there.
Yeah. Well, I placed down the initial one, though I'm just gonna be doing as many
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
archers.
They've broken through a gate.
Perhaps one day a Borderlands stream? I've had my fill of Borderlands, at least in the second game, and as petty as this might sound, I'm not in a hurry to give Randy Pitchford more of my money.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the kobolds.
Well, I can set up a line of brimstone or two, so that's no problem. I'll start on it right now.
For a split second, I thought about maybe.
Wow, I forgot how much
possibly
damage
getting a
these
wee bit
Cyclops do.
concerned.
The line.
And there are a couple of trolls.
I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried... Honestly, part-time looks like it's going to be a bigger issue than trolls.
Figured I should probably put down some brambles to help with.
Well, if they're going to be consistently wandering through, may as well.
Good work.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah,
I'll finish the line of brimstone. I guess you can put down brambles where you see fit. Although... I suppose if we wanted to do a community night of some kind beyond just sitting in chat, Borderlands could be an option, actually. Maybe jump through a bunch of games like Mario Kart, Borderlands, maybe something else. That could be fun for a variety night. Although it might make more sense to do one-off games like Mario Party, given that that just lasts a single evening and can be wrapped up as such. Because Borderlands can be a longer commitment, especially if you throw in all the DLC.
Okay, that was fun. Ooh. Yeah.
Well, looks like someone approves, so... we'll see if we can work out that.
Do they have any
Ow.
bigger ones?
Ow. Okay, yeah, part-time is more of a concern. But the DLC is so good. I didn't say the DLC wasn't... Well, I didn't say anything negative about the DLC, I just said that it would be a time commitment to see to all the DLC.
More enemies on the way.
Because I have played through the entirety of Borderlands 2 with my sister, and I had a fun time with it. Well,
Ooh, they have any
I
more
have my thoughts about the bullet spongy nature of the enemies, but that's beside the point. Oh, right.
Split second,
Those
I thought
totems we need to
maybe
worry about as
possibly
well.
Getting a wee bit concerned. Is that it?
Also, I should really put more traps along that way if they're gonna keep dragging things out that way. Remind me, is this an endless stage?
I can't remember.
I guess we'll find out before too long. go.
Here is where we will stop.
Alright, what would be good?
Flyers incoming!
Ah, right, our flyers now as well.
That's why I have the archers at the ready.
Good.
And I'm gonna layer down as many as I can.
Yeah, go for it. If I need to get a new PC just to play on the Borderlands stream, I will. Well, you don't have to worry about recording it necessarily. Still. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what I did when I played with my sister. I think I played as the... What did I do?
You would think there'd be more.
Oh, jeez, what the hell, gang?
Ah! Dang
Wait,
it!
what? Wait, what? How?
Bats! Stupid bat got through!
Alright. I'll put down a couple of electric traps near the entrance. Oh, boy.
Well, if we mess up again, let's just hop right into the endless map, because it probably might.
Oh, we don't have that time. Come on. Can you ask him about my For Honor question? Let me go digging through chat real quick to remind me what that is. Does Alan have any thoughts on who the next For Honor hero may be?
I haven't checked up on it lately. I know that they added a lot of new characters since the release, as well as another faction.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. And I also know that there have been events that have continued the story of the single-player campaign.
I have an idea.
What you thinking?
You'll see. If you don't already from your vantage point.
Let's rumble.
I think I saw it, though that should help.
Yeah, because it seems that the overwhelming majority of the land-based units are going through, well, going this way, which means in theory, it should be easy enough to just have a few archers there to engage in delay tactics. At least long enough for us to deal with them at some point. But I suppose we shall see.
Also,
Alright.
I'll set up brambles once I'm able to, and then,
Sounds good.
yeah, as well as brimstone all in that other area on the other side of the grates. 'Cause
Alrighty.
the brambles won't grow on anything that you can't place on.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
So that area that the stuff is spilling onto, it will not cross.
Yep. Well, luckily, we do have the burning oil. Although it might actually be legit lava given the circumstances. Hard to tell sometimes.
Ow! Traps go up, orcs go down.
There we go. That took a little longer to wrap up than I might have hoped, but that's
Right
okay.
there.
Yay, there we go.
More enemies on the way!
I'll just keep putting in lines of brimstone as I need to.
Okay, that was fun.
Oh, put that down. How dare you?
Do they have any bigger ones?
If the Cyclops Shaman we need to worry about for the sake of the anti-trap totems,
I got the blood pumping.
well, either way, I guess they all die at some point.
Actually, I've been focusing my fire on
Got
it.
it.
Let's see, I heard the new For Honor character might be a Persian. I don't know too much about it. What exactly would that entail fighting style-wise?
Maybe cat claws or something?
Wait, why that specifically?
You know, he said it
Hello,
could possibly
old trap
be Persian.
Oh, you're being cultured. He says. Okay, I see. Okay, you're
Yeah,
going
it's-
for the pun then, sir.
Yeah, I'm going for the pun. Nothing against. Nothing against
I'll
the.
let it go.
Yeah, nothing against the Persians.
I know, but I gotta give you grief for it anyway. How dare you? Alright, that takes care of that. Got a line of brimstone down there too. Alright, I'm gonna focus my defenses more on the common direction. Well, more. Wait a minute, did I? Ooh, that could have been bad.
Is that it?
Excellent. Starting to think I should run a Vorwick out.
I should have somebody.
We'll need to for the next level.
To be fair, yes, but I'm starting to wish I had him here as well. Although that's another level we'll have to see to in a couple weeks at our rate, if you want to see to an endless level for the second half. Though, if we are doing an endless level, I suppose it'll give us an excuse to ramble about nonsense.
Yeah.
Flyers incoming.
Actually, yeah, thinking about that, it looks like... Alright, so more on the For Honor topic. Actually, yeah, a katana could work for something like that, I suppose. Yeah, you could do some interesting stuff with it. I'm just used to thinking it as the... I'm just used to thinking about it as the D&D weapon that you give druids, because that's what I've been... That's what I primarily think about it in. Well, that's the primary context I think about it in.
Good workout.
There we go. Is it, though? Yeah.
I don't think we'll have to worry about time. Though we should
Well-
probably still be effective.
Honestly, if we don't want to worry about time, we should probably scatter more traps through the common area, but I can work on that. I'll just keep putting lines of brimstone down to encourage that, I suppose. Alright, so we should be seeing flyers at some point. How difficult was it to deal with them this time? How difficult were the flyers this time?
I don't know.
Wait, you didn't even mess with them?
Well, I did shoot at them. Though yours up there kind of wrecked them like High Cookie Monster wrecking cookies or any other food.
Well, that was the point. Effectively, oh, you're gonna appear right here? Okay, die. Effectively create a line of defense. Because we take very different
hang
tacks when it comes to our tower defense games. You like the stack defenses model, and I like the staggering. Well, I prefer to stagger stuff.
And some were getting rather close for comforts.
Oh geez, it's an armored troll and it's an armored ogre and a mountain troll. This might take me a bit. Then again, it shouldn't affect part-time much, but still. Node 2 self set up electric trap already. There we go. Let's see what kind of effect that has.
More enemies on the way.
Oh, I mentioned D&D. Now Dwayne is on his trivia night shtick. Alright, we might be here a while, boys. Is there anything else you want to discuss while we're at it? Because floor's pretty much open since that it's, well, since that our next map is going to be an endless one. So we're going to be doing pretty much the same thing gameplay-wise. So we'll have plenty of opportunities to just ramble about crap if you prefer to hear something specific. Otherwise, I might just start talking about Fire Emblem.
Do they have any bigger ones?
The orc stops here.
Ah!
Alrighty.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Well, I'll let you say it.
Excellent. Alright, so we are near the hour mark, so I suppose we should start on that endless map.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get through without... And if we crash on this one, well, I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and
So,
drag you in.
well, we know about... Oh, you'll want to hang onto your... Well, we know we want to hang on to the... Okay, so... Oh, if you recall the strategy...
Let me get my dart spitters back out.
Found a
Go.
good spot.
Alright. Let's see, and then arrow walls.
Traps,
Dragons.
traps,
Do you need my barricade?
Well, if you recall when we did the corner here, and I wanted to do some extra protection for the archers to keep.
All right. Well, you're gonna be putting down archers then?
Yep.
Alrighty. I'll swap them out for my barricade.
Yeah, and also we mentioned possibly having spring traps to help with taking on. With potentially flipping the guys, if possible.
I'd have to give up my wall reset trap, I think, to make that work.
Okay. In that case, we probably won't bother, because I'll just continue the zigzag pattern, and then they'll all be walking over the same thing.
Well, remember, we don't have all night. We've only got an hour. That is the cutoff.
All set.
You said that this one you could spend literal hours on this one, given the strategy you concocted, so...
Yeah, but that was before I attempted to use the archers and the arrow walls.
Enemies are preparing to breach.
All the same.
They've broken through a gate.
There we go.
That works.
Alright, that's before we can focus on our unique traps. There we go.
By the way, them dropping all the big gold, I think that's one of the perks. Can't remember what the other one was. I think the other one was it would drop potions or something.
Yeah, that could have its own use, perhaps.
Orcs
Yeah.
go down.
Well, and it
Although
just,
potions eventually expire.
yeah, not to
Not that
mention
we need to worry about it over much this time.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, we both have Brimstone and Dark Spitters. We can put them down as we're able to.
Wait, you got Dart Spitters as well?
Yeah.
Alright.
And also,
And after
yeah.
all these
Yeah.
years,
So I probably should have done Boom Barrels for it instead. But I think you know.
There aren't too many places where you could put them, to be fair.
Besides, eyes on high elevations for some bombardments. Basically, I picked up the Boom Barrel dispenser.
And by we, I mean
Or-
me.
Or just to get that out of the way.
Through the trap field.
Hey, and I know a little bit about how it works.
Alright. Remind me, we need to hit wave 40 to get 5 skull?
Or
Shouldn't be a
someday.
problem, I suppose.
Don't forget, anywhere that isn't a gold thing, you can put a Dark Spitter on if you get.
I know. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I don't think we're letting him get close enough. There you go for it. There we go.
Me to the after party.
Don't forget that wall there.
Alright. There we go.
Oh yeah, good to go.
More enemies on
Shit.
the way.
There's so many
Alrighty.
bags.
still mindless, I see.
wonder if he can be affected by, well, I guess we're gonna find out.
Not really.
Hard to tell, honestly.
Pretty happy with that.
Oh, hello.
I like it when the orcs walk straight into it.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what we can discuss.
Holy cow!
Trying to think,
Set
what would be
records
good?
here.
I'm trying to think, because the main thing on my mind as of late has just been how things are going to go in the next few weeks, especially. Because it's going to be a busy year just within the YouTube, well, just within what I want to do for YouTube. Because we've got the usual trying to keep up these co-op nights, which it is good to keep up with them, so no intention of stopping now. But then we've got a new Fire Emblem game releasing in a couple of weeks, which is going to be interesting. I hope it ends up being good. I'm not sure what I want to do with that as far as... Well, I've got a couple ideas on what I could do as far as streaming or recording that game, beyond just reviewing it, but still. I'll be very curious to see how that one does, because I've been keeping a near total media blackout.
That's
on
all
that
the
one.
gold generators for this roof.
Alrighty, I guess you can just focus on barricades then.
Yeah. As well as the occasional brimstone and dart spitter.
Well, yeah. Well, we've both got the dart spitters and the brimstone, so it might make sense to focus on the quote unique traps first.
Yeah, but
That's why I've been putting down wall traps.
I see. Or I might put down some of the dart spitters just to help, and brimstone to help with the delay, because once we start getting pushed further back, we may not get much chance to really gather the gold.
You guys saw that, right?
Plus, I'd like to build outward. So if you get the chance, feel free to put dart spitters if you...
Well, after running through this real quick, I should have the money for it. There we go. There we are.
I totally meant to do that.
Yeah.
When you plan, things do work out.
This game is silly sometimes. I'm surprised you didn't... Hang on. You're putting a dart spitter there and not a gold thing?
They tend not
Okay.
to walk that general direction because of the barricade.
That's fair.
Someone keeping score? We totally should.
For me.
Hello, old trap buddy.
Alrighty.
Okay, just two
there
more
we are.
dart spitters, and then the brimstone, and we can leave this area behind.
Ew, brimstone. I know that's not
I'm
the
ready
line.
if you're ready.
Let me have
Are
this.
you ready? Because I'm ready.
More enemies on the way.
Yeah, because as you probably recall, they start getting a little faster.
Yep, that's what we saw in the last stream. Well, actually, while I'm thinking about long-term plans, is there anything that you'd particularly want us to see to? Because I know Regal mentioned Borderlands and James mentioned Dark Souls at some point. I don't think you'd be very interested in Borderlands given how crude it is. Well, wouldn't expect you to enjoy it much, brother, but still.
Ooh, they have any more of those?
I don't think they'll try that again. Everything is working perfectly.
Okay.
One place.
Oh yeah, they are starting to filter through. Maybe I should have put down more brimstone before the wall traps.
Well, no time like the present.
Well, I need the money for brimstone first.
Yeah.
No.
Wow, that was a thing.
Oh dear, looks like Gwen's trivia is going to be hilarious to read once he's done typing it all up. If Regal's comments is any indication, that's going to be fun to check out. Well, if I'm going to steal all this money, I may as well put it to something.
More enemies on the way.
We're putting a lot of brimstone down, so I guess it's my turn.
Yeah. I'll continue working on the barricades as I'm able. Also, don't forget to put a pair of dart spitters on this slanted wall.
Really, Regal? Just because there's a Diamond Princess pony named Butt Stallion doesn't mean it's crude? That is the literal definition of crude. That Borderlands humor boils down to just saying, heh, butts. That's literally all it is. Just saying absurd nonsense just to say the absurd nonsense. It is the definition of faux edgy. It can be amusing sometimes, but the operative word is can. Here we go. You take that back? I'm not hearing a denial.
Ooh, Mr. Moneybags!
I'll make sure to burn him down. Save up my mana for him. And done. I'll put that to good use. For all of 2 traps, apparently.
That seemed unnecessarily violent.
Yes, I did. There we go.
Do they have any bigger ones?
I'd really let you take the next bunch.
More enemies on the way.
I guess the small benefit of being able to take shorter range weapons and get up in their face. I wonder how good Baldur's Gate 3 is going to end up being. Oh, hi, Noel.
Gotcha, doggy boy. Well, okay, it's probably more wolf than dog, but...
Close enough. You know, I just hope Baldur's Gate 3 is good. I already have some reservations, but hopefully they end up being unfounded. On one hand, go for the eyes boo. On the other hand, it's not Jim Cummings reprising the role, so I'm sat there going, you're bringing Minx back, but you're not letting the original voice actor have a say in it, and I'm sat there going,
Well, Jim Cummings is getting up there.
I think Hondo should be demonstration that he's still got it. Matt Mercer's good, don't get me wrong, he is a very good voice actor. I have very few complaints at anything that I've heard him in. I've not heard him do that specific voice. Then again, I don't watch the show that he runs on Twitch, so... Because I prefer to engage in D&D shenanigans rather than watch them. I don't think they liked me running up there.
You got creamed.
Okay.
I got creamed.
Wow, that was a thing.
Alright.
That seemed unnecessarily violent.
working perfectly.
Ooh, squishy.
Yeah. Alright, we've been going for 15 minutes on this level, and we're only at wave 12. That's a great start. We're gonna be here a while. We basically cordoned off an hour for just one of these. They should get more interesting as we get further into them, but for now, it's just relatively straightforward.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what we might want to talk about.
Well,
Come apart.
you mentioned something about community night, about
That got the
doing
blood
a game
pumping.
night with fans or something.
Yeah, remember the variety night that we did? Well, remember the variety nights that we've done, where either viewers called in, or we did along with the Star Wars stuff, where you got to talk about the modding scene for it. I'm thinking something like that, but if I'm gonna justify people jumping on the call, I'm thinking, okay, what if we have them actually participate beyond that?
Well,
That way I can avoid being salty about the story for Battlezone and Free Space being completely ignored.
well, oh, don't know how well it would work with free space, but since we can't do that multiplayer. But I do know we can do stuff with squadrons. Might have to do it.
That's true.
Might have to do it
It might have
against.
to be PvE though, given I don't know if that community is still alive.
Yeah, hasn't really had any updates in a while.
Yeah, at this point it seems like it's been relegated to the fate of all multiplayer. Not all multiplayer games eventually.
Beverage, I would toast myself right now.
There we go.
More enemies on the way.
Because eventually people just lose interest and there are fewer
Yeah,
people playing. That's just the nature of the beast,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I still need to complete the campaign.
And it's worth doing. It is well worth doing.
Yeah, though
Actually,
I'm
your
trying to.
computer's probably powerful enough for you to stream it if you so desire.
Yeah, though I'd have to turn off the music if I wanted to. Plus, I kind of want
Yeah,
to.
that is true.
Plus, I want to try and figure out how to get all the medals
Really violent?
for all the missions.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm doing it on the easiest difficulty because, well,
Of course.
yeah. Yeah, because for some of the stuff, it'd be a challenge. And
I wonder how good Jedi Survival will be. It's something that I am interested in playing because I liked Fallen Order well enough. The problem I have with it is that the base price is $70, and I'm sat there going, do I really want to pay that? I've already thrown down 60 for the latest Fire Emblem, and my pre-order is arriving late to begin with, so I'm sat there
Yeah.
going,
okay. Now I can set
And
the
then you
archers
can
there
put
to help
down-
us out.
Yep, then you can put down archers. Very
Yeah.
good.
Have 2 more gold dispensers to place down, but after that I can get right to it.
Everything is working perfectly.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Don't forget the arrow walls up above there.
Well, I'd like to get the other arrow wall seen to first, but...
Right.
One place.
The barricade is
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Maybe the.
Dinamite.
Yeah.
Maybe my age.
Wait, I was in range of that? Gum. How dare you? Now I see why you stay back here and just hold down left mouse button.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
almost forgot how powerful I can be.
let's see. Can't even see our opponent because it's just a wall of gold.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll try that.
Actually,
Right.
that reminds me, I'll need to start putting dart spitters down too.
Yeah.
They almost made it out of that.
Won't recognize him.
They almost made it out of that gaggle. Alright. Brimstone for the brimstone gods. Actually, wait, isn't putting archers there gonna encourage the dynamite archers to fire on that?
Powerful I can be.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see, I wonder what else is coming up.
You guys saw that.
Actually, here's a question that might be worth asking.
Yeah.
Would it be worth trying to review Tears of the Kingdom? Probably more a question for James and your troopers, since that they're the Nintendo aficionados more so than otherwise. But I'm sat here thinking, Breath of the Wild was okay by my standards since I'm not that enthusiastic about open world games. But at the same time, how much of that was as a result of the circumstances in which I played Breath of the Wild, and how much of it was the actual game itself? So I'm wondering if Tears of the Kingdom should be the quote-unquote second chance. I don't have to worry about that. It's not a question I have to worry about until May. But still, I do want... Actually, if I can finish playing through Baldur's Gate 2 before then, it could be the game that I play on my own time then. It's actually not the worst idea.
Speaking of which, I do have some games I'm planning on doing on my own, but I'm going to be using... But some of them will be recorded so I can mess with 50.ai with it once it comes back online. Yeah. Some of them may be little kids games, but it's mainly for out of nostalgia. And also since...
Well, you can make some very hilarious jokes with that if you have the...
Yeah,
well, the TF2 mercenaries, for instance, be very vulgar about it.
Yeah, though it won't be quite as vulgar. I'm going to keep it at E-rated, maybe E10 or maybe PG-13, because I will.
That feels like a waste of potential, though. If you're going to be doing those older games, at that point, just make a YouTube poop out of them.
Yeah, I'm going to be having the My Little Pony and Sonic characters as well.
That's
so
what we need now.
Yeah,
really?
Hey, it's just to add to the comedy.
I don't know if it would, or not, but you know what? I will see the result, I suppose. Get to work on it then.
Well, right now I can only record the game, and since 50.ai is still being updated.
Well, there's a lot of the older animated kids games that out on Steam at the moment.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, honestly.
Are the rest of the Humongous games all on sale?
Wait, the what?
You know, the group that are closer with Freddy Fish, like Putt-Putt, Pajama Sam.
Oh yeah, they're all on Steam.
I know, but are they all? But are they all on sale?
I don't know. They're what, $2 or $3 each? You don't have to worry about a sale. You could probably buy all of them in a bundle for $60.
Yeah, but Dad mentioned there was at one point a sale where I could have gotten them all for just a few bucks, and I didn't know about it until too late.
Well, I don't know if the Steam winter sale is still going. It might be worth checking. Excuse me. Coming through.
Okay. Half tempted to debate on whether I want to put down the dart spitters and more brimstone, or if I should just continue the barricades and have you continue that track while I'm working on the barricade line.
Yeah, focus on barricades since I don't have those.
Okay.
I can handle the brimstone and the dart spitters for now, as it gets closer to being required. Focus on barricades, especially since I keep stealing your money and throwing it into arrow walls.
Ooh, there's a white coin.
Huh?
Got it. There was a white coin.
Alrighty. Oh man, you're still going, Dwayne? Oh man, look like I'm gonna have quite the reading to see too once we get near the end of the stream.
Ooh, another community game we could do. Team Fortress 2. It'll probably be...
yeah, actually, now that I think of it...
Yeah, we probably do man versus... We probably want to do man versus machine just so that way we can get a sense for our teamwork and such.
I don't know, throw them on the community server on Payload. Depends on how many... Well, they've been having cheater problems lately, so...
Yeah, so
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if we got enough that we can make the whole lobby with, we just need to get the community... We just need to get the community maps if we had full...
You could probably find a community server or something like that, make it easy.
So much power in one place.
Yeah, go ahead and steal the money this time.
More enemies on the way.
I usually start from the entrance and then work my way out and back.
Not the worst idea given the circumstances. There we go. Okay. Still,
Do they have any bigger
plenty of things we can do. Plenty of things we can do. Although I need to figure out what the next variety night should be. Because at this point, I've finished with the quote-unquote well, I've reached the credits on Super Meat Boy, so I can call that one quote-unquote done. I probably don't want to review it, given I don't know if I necessarily have enough to say on it. Might be worth experimenting with a different video format for that one, given the circumstances, but still. One thing I do need to figure out.
You think there'd be more songs written about me by now? Max, you are hilarious. Just some Max was saying.
Ah, okay. But I think there's still plenty that I can explore with Super Meat Boy, so I'm thinking once I start playing Battlezone, I can just alternate between that and Variety Nights, since I can play Battlezone in my sleep.
Speaking of which,
well, you wouldn't necessarily know that based on the way the Variety Night went, but still.
Speaking of which, apparently the guy who made the first Total Command mod made a second one, which essentially adds some of the deals, some of the content from the original Battlezone 2 back in. Apparently there was plans for a native animal on the lava planet, but didn't quite make it in time. I meant the guy.
Remind me, which one was the lava planet?
Ren. And the ice planet, Bane, and the jungle planet, Mire.
Mire, I did remember.
Yeah, because that was the one with it. Was like, okay, all the creatures are hostile. And from checking out one of the playgrounds which had the stuff, the ice rhinos will also attack infantry.
That's how it's done.
Basically, Battlezone 2 at it continues the story of Battlezone 1 some years later, where the NSDF, CCA, and potentially the CRA, or whatever survived of them, formed the ISDF after the defeat of the Furies.
I don't think they'll try.
Well, they will see before too long if I can.
Yeah.
Well, if I can find time for it.
And I don't know whether you enjoy doing both Total Command mods or not.
I don't deal much with modding. I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, basically.
I can always say, hey, you want to see more about the modding and all that fun stuff? Go say hi to Alaric Skywalker.
But those
and then tell him the doctor
levels.
sent you.
I will say this: it's basic. Yeah, first one is basically Battlezone 1 and the Battlezone 2 engine, and some differences in gameplay and such, obviously, but also add some new units.
Because resource and economy-wise, Battlezone 2 is more similar to Supreme Commander than an RTS.
Speaking of which, that could be another one we could do.
Actually, yeah, that is true. Huh. Maybe after we finish with the next game we plan on starting.
I'll need to reinstall everything, but that could be a possibility.
Well, that's easy enough. I need to reinstall stuff. Reinstallation is not a concern. We can deal with that as necessary.
That works.
Still kind of surprised that the Supreme Commander video I put out is doing so well. Well, has done so well.
Oh, wait
the review channel has been doing.
I just realized something.
You need a small?
No. Oh, I think I may have messed up some, because with how I was planning on setting up some more of the barricades, it would mean that the big guys would not be able to fit unless they could fit through the one square thing about as big as the archer thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I was thinking of maybe wrapping it around here and having a wall of archers, but I'll have to can that one.
So you're thinking just basically put barricades through here?
Well, I was thinking of having them wrap around this area and end in here.
Oh, I see.
But
I'm not sure how feasible that would be.
Yeah, but if the big ones
you're gonna need a barricade for here, right?
Yep. So unfortunately, the big guys won't be able to fit in that one. They need a full square to fit. To be able to move.
Yeah.
His body has just come apart.
Good workout.
There we go.
I'm gonna head back to fix up my map
That's right. I'm War
and help
Major
attack
Rivet.
from here. I am disappointed by that. Oh well, that just means I can place the archers all inside for the defense.
It's just so
Anyway, speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, when I saw the trailer with Minx, it wasn't bad until the Mimic scene. I hope we'll have to rescue Minx in BG3, and that's when the Mimic scene happens. because if Jaheira genuinely just let Minx be devoured alive by the Mimic and didn't do anything about that because, lol, he can take care of himself, that's genuinely effing stupid. Even if she knew that he could survive this, why? Why wouldn't you help him? That's genuinely just an asshole move on your part to do it. It will very much depend on the circumstances, because I can understand wanting them to give Minx the hero moment, because why
Okay,
not?
almost done with the barricades, and then it'll be on to archers as well as helping with getting all this stuff.
Sounds good. Alrighty. But I guess it'll very much depend. Well, I guess that is the thing. It's just the case with the entire game, honestly. It's just a matter of, okay, could be good depending on how they do it. How will they do it? That's really what it all boils down to. So, we'll just have to see. We will have to see.
Okay, that was fun.
I think one more barricade, just to be on the safe side to protect the guys from the archers from anything that would come at them.
Okay.
And then once we've placed everything we can down, we'll gradually replace the gold dispensers with dark spitters.
Alrighty then. And then at some point we'll just have to see if the traps alone can fend them off.
More enemies
Yeah.
on the way.
Just for fun. Because bear in mind, we've hit the half-an-hour mark. So, we'll have to see. But yeah, it'll very much... Because, honestly, I'm cautiously optimistic when it comes to Baldur's Gate 3. I know people really like Larian because of Divinity Original Sin 2, but since I haven't played it, I can't speak to that. And I've also heard that the gameplay-wise, BG3 is very much similar to Divinity Original Sin. So, I'll be very curious to see how it all goes. Very curious to see how it all goes.
Okay, I should probably put in the last of the gold dispensers before I work on the rest of the archers.
Yeah.
But at least we have our goals.
I don't think they'll try that.
Okay. So, we'll just have to see. Although, I fully intend to stream the entirety of my time with Baldur's Gate 3, though, or at least my entire first playthrough if I feel a need to do a second one.
Things do work.
It's gonna... my suspicion is that right now, regardless of what I end up doing in the
So much
Wednesday
power.
time slot, whenever the game releases, I'll just replace it with BG3. Should be fun. Should be fun.
Yeah, I will say, bro, I just remembered something. And there is a reason you would want to check out the first of the Total Command series. I know Rebellion is working on Battlezone Rise of the Black Dogs, which was originally exclusive to the Nintendo 64. But
Wait, there was an N64 exclusive map? Or
Well,
slash campaign? What?
yeah. Though, the guy who made... Yeah, they are working on porting it into PC, though. The one who made Total Command, who was also part of the team, the official team,
I didn't even realize Battlezone got an N64 game.
Yeah. Anyways, the guy added the Rise of the Black Dog Squadron levels to it. He effectively melded all the campaigns into a single one, and tweaked with the story a little to try and make sense of the campaign and story.
Yeah.
There are some added stuff, like some vehicles you can find to help you out, as well as some other.
I just realized we could put crossbows or something up there, couldn't we?
Yeah. If we want to try again with it, maybe next time. Anyways,
Well,
also,
I don't expect that we'd have to worry about it too much. I mean,
Also-
it's wave 40 we need to reach, right?
yeah, maybe.
We
Also,
definitely will reach it before the end of the stream, hopefully.
on the second to last of the missions, you get reinforcements from all the allied factions against the Furies, whom the guy made into his own faction, and as well.
I thought the point of the Furies was that they were effectively just a force of nature.
Yeah, but I think it was done just to try make. I think it was just to try make it more of a challenge.
Maybe, but still.
Yeah, but I think
I felt that they worked better as just a force of nature.
Yeah, oh, trust me, they are still a force of nature, and when I went through some of the levels, at least those I didn't skip over, I found myself having to watch every angle just to keep them from bothering us. And also, some of their buildings will regen health over time, so you can't just blast them with a bomb from your armory.
Well, I suppose we'll have to see before too long.
Yeah. Also,
Give me that loot.
Also, they give you a timer on the final mission for how long you have to take out the.
Wasn't that already the case with on the final Europa map?
Well, you mean the final Achilles map?
Look, but yes, you get my point.
After you destroyed it, but there was a hidden timer for how long you had to destroy it because the planet was unstable.
Why did the Furies even put down on that planet then?
Huh?
Why did the Furies even put down on that planet if it was unstable then?
Well, it was unstable after the events of the second mission.
Ow.
And,
Well, yes, but you get my point.
yeah.
Let's see, where should I put nonsense? I guess that's basically the only spot that I can put nonsense at.
Okay, almost done with the. Maybe I should help some with the brimstone.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to work on now, since that's what they'll be running into soon.
Yeah, I just need a little more for the final gold thing, and then I'll be able to help some more with that.
Well, I'm the one stealing all the gold right now, so by all means.
Well, if you want to, you can continue with what you're doing, because eventually I'm gonna just use it for the archers.
Aren't that many? Well, how many archers are you planning on putting in the rift room?
As much as I can fill it with.
Okay, the answer is yes, got it.
And you can also put some of your wall stuff in there as well, since they're.
Yeah, but I don't think the range will let me. Well, and I don't know if the range will be good enough to be actually useful. Is the problem?
Yeah.
Oh, what's Shadow? Also, hear me out. Imagine a pirate who adopts a pet mimic. Oh boy, this mimic grows into a ship mimic. How would that work? The pirate and his crew use the pet mimic as their ship. Pirate's crew and their pet mimic are killed in a sea battle by a navy of some kingdom. And then the pirate crew return as undead pirates with their pet ship mimic, and now the seas are terrorized by a literal ghost ship with a crew of some. Okay, is this a D&D campaign or a?
You guys saw that,
This
right?
sounds like something that you'd come up with as a D&D one-shot, where you're the pirates. Actually, that's not the worst idea. Maybe I should come up with that once I finish what I'm currently working on as a one-shot. Because my D&D group broke me into doing something special for them, but I just need to find time for it. That's my problem. I just don't give myself enough time for anything now. Honestly, I should just...
Yeah,
work
these
on-
guys are starting to become road runners. Where's the coyotes when you need them?
We're wily enough to be the coyotes.
Okay, at least you know what I was referring to, bro.
How could I not? There we go. Ow. Stop it.
Oh yeah, they really start to hurt after a while.
Yeah, that was a fourth of my health just gone.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly.
Well, if they're
getting
moving
a
faster, then theoretically that means the waves will be over quicker. Although, yeah, I think we might just have to do a hard stop at wave 40, to the point of selling stuff so that they can just barrel through. Because if you want to show how ridiculous this can end up being, I will let you do that on your own with your own recording. Actually, if that was the case, maybe I should have let you host it this. Either way, here we go. Back to shooting. You can use these ideas and encounter in this one shot. I'll be honored by that, Jay. Well, the problem is that the one shot that I was asked to put on for my D&D group was a Star Wars-based one. So, wouldn't necessarily fit what I have in mind, but I'll definitely keep that in mind for future stuff. Maybe I can rope my current DM into doing something with it.
When you plan, things
Actually, you know what? I may as well just... Actually, I may as well... Yes, brother, I did say Star Wars one-shot. I'm not using any specific rule set for it. I'm just doing a modified version of the D&D rule set. Although, given the way that... Well, given the way Wizards of the Coast is handling that right now, that might be ill-advised. But then again, it's a non-profit thing, so I guess I don't have to worry too much unless I want to record and post it to YouTube or something, which probably won't.
Ooh.
I've used my real name too many times. We've used our real names too many times in that group. I wouldn't want to do that, and they'd probably say no anyway. But
Just had
I
another
guess the
idea.
short version of the D&D one-shot that I have in mind is that I wanted to try and get a handle on DMing, so I wanted a scenario in which I could effectively test to make sure that I can properly balance Jedi and non-Force users. And so what I decided on was, okay, end of the Clone Wars. Easy. You're trying to figure out exactly how the Separatists got over to Coruscant, and I thought, okay, so looking at the canon explanations, apparently it involves potentially going through, I think, what they call the Deep Core. What's in the Deep Core? Python. So we'll just have a few Commandos and a couple Jedi go into Tython, explore around a little bit, potentially get an idea as to the Grand Conspiracy, and then I hit the Execute Order 66 button. Use it as a chance to figure out if I actually can manage as a Dungeon Master.
Speaking of which, thought of something else. Would tabletop simulator stuff be good for community nights?
Depends on what it's specifically for.
Well,
It
yeah,
would
sure.
depend on the specific game.
One I have in mind would be the Betrayal at the House on the Hill. Yeah. I've
I'm
shown...
not sure how well that one would work, but
Yeah. Well, you at least know that it is on the workshop.
yes. Yes, I actually have it downloaded because one of our mutual friends asked to play it with me.
Oh, cool. Then you can share it with me if we ever decide to do it online.
Yeah.
Basically, one of the
Or we
video...
could always make it a... Actually, it works better... Well, does it work better with two... Well, yeah, it works better with 3 players.
Yeah, though it can go up to, I think, 6. As was seen on a video that gave me the idea.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
definitely
to
go
do-
up to 6, but
Yeah.
all that to say.
Yeah. So I've actually seen some Uno matches on Tabletop Simulator that have 8.
Very easy.
Why would you use Tabletop Simulator when there's an official client for that?
I don't know if it... Yeah, it'd be a little...
Although I don't know if the official game lets you have 8 people.
Yeah, exactly. Plus it does have ways of at least doing reverse and draw and such. Though
Yeah.
some of these special rules,
Yeah,
like...
Tabletop Simulator is really robust nowadays. Maybe that's what we should do next time instead of what we had planned, is maybe I should have you test out stuff in X-Wing miniatures because, well, let's be honest, both of us need the practice if we're to stand a chance against Dad.
Plus I have been thinking of doing some, for some of my solo stuff, with some of the various characters playing X-Wing miniatures against each other. We'll have to figure out how to mask our names, so that way we can keep up the illusion.
Well, that's easy to do with editing, but if you want the footage, well, we will have to play the rounds, so I'm trying to think of what sort of, well, actually they've got the scenarios now, so it would just be a matter of theory crafting good builds. That could
Okay.
be fun.
Just 2 more Dark Spitters, and then we'll be done with them until we start.
Actually, here's what
At
we
least
do,
until we
brother.
start
Maybe the
replacing.
first one. Actually, brother, here's what might work. Maybe the first Tuesday of the month we do an X-Wing miniatures game, and then we alternate with either Orcs Must Die 3 and then the game we have in mind. I'm not saying the game we have in mind yet. Sue me, chat. I doubt it'll be that much of a surprise anyway, given what I tend to gravitate towards. Still,
That seemed unnecessarily violent.
no, it was not unnecessarily violent, War Mage. Alrighty. Wow, we're only on wave 28. You might
Yeah.
get dragged off before we're done.
Well, we can continue afterward.
You guys saw that, right?
That's gonna be 15 minutes. It's not gonna pause.
25
I think at that
minutes.
point, it'll just be... You get my point, though. No, I mean that your usual obligation tonight is gonna keep you, well, away for 15 minutes at the very most. Well, at the very least. That's typically how it goes. So, The hour is not just a hard... Well, the hour is just as much a hard cutoff as it is anything else. There we go. They're getting tanky.
Yeah, I think their health increases as well. All
There
over
we
time.
go.
And
Well,
that's
before
it
too
for
long,
the
we'll
Dark
run out of-
Spitters.
Trap.
Well, we've always got the trap reset trinket. Speaking of which, I may as well hit it, just for
That was
fun. Maybe I should have put down some electric traps, just to deal with the armored ogres. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, my headshots aren't doing quite as much.
Holy
There we
cow,
go.
I'm setting records here.
Now I start setting up the
More enemies on the way.
bank of archers.
Yeah, go for it. I've got a whip of the old brimstone covered.
Yeah, and once you
Probably
finish,
all I can put down that's unique right now, apart from replacing your gold.
yeah, but we may end up needing that. Yeah, but we may.
Yeah, I'll let you finish putting down everything that you need.
Yeah,
Worst case scenario, feel free to sell your brimstone if you're able to, so that you can put down the archers.
thing is, I
Although
can't
I don't
remember
know
which
how much
ones.
they'll be able to reach over there.
Yeah, it's more for when they get to the final line. Yeah, it's more of a final stand.
Yeah, I know.
That was me that did that thing there.
Let's see. I'm not sure I'd be able to... Well, I doubt... Well, they haven't gotten too far yet, I suppose. I wonder if I'd have time to read what Gwen posted a while back. Although, looking at the contents, I'm not sure that's something you'd want to hear. It's not... It isn't not safe for work, but still. He doesn't shy away from subject matter that is less family friendly all the same. Alright, just one ogre and dead. I don't need to...
More
Well,
enemies on the way.
anyway. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, geez. Wow, that was fast. Okay, stand back so that they don't try and sprint into me. Good to know.
Yeah,
At least I can't miss anymore.
be careful,
What?
dynamite archers.
The ogres? Oh, that's what I'm seeing.
And
Well, it
they
seems like
got
they're getting
roasted.
pretty quick. Seems like they're getting pretty quickly mulched, though, so I don't have much to worry about right now.
Yeah.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
There we go. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, Moneybags is in there. Wow, he's moving fast.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding about them becoming road runners.
And he did. Alright, so this is where the archers are going. Go!
Yeah, I'm gonna be filling this whole base with them essentially.
Sounds good.
Except for when
Good
and the
workout.
brimstone ends. And you'll probably be able to finish. Yeah. Once you finish the brimstone, we can.
That got the blood pumping.
There we go.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
Let's see. Wave 31, huh?
More enemies on the way.
Surprised we haven't hit 40 yet, because 40 is what you need to hit for 5 skull, right?
Yeah, though I managed to get to something like 53 before going down. And I didn't really have nearly as much. Surprised you didn't go for the gold.
I don't really need to
Careful!
right now.
Hey,
War
that was fun.
Well, he ran right into doom. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, just hit me and be done with it.
Now that I'm back, maybe I should try.
There we go.
Yeah, it's not the orcs that are the problem, it's the ogres and trolls that are starting to get scary.
Again, I'm thinking I should have gotten
Bigger
some
ones?
electric trap. Because electricity seems to work pretty well against armored ogres. And at this point, there are a couple of points where it might have made sense to get the electric walls. There we go. Alright, I should be able to run through and grab it. Just using my explosives in order to clear a path through the money. I still don't pick it all up.
I think some of it dropped as you were gathering it. Well, some enemies were killing.
Well, that's at least part of the explanation, anyway.
You would think there'd be
There
more
we go.
songs written about me by now.
Well, here's my chance. There we go.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah. Though depending on how fast it gets, it's possible we may want to sell the gold dispensers from the front and gradually bring them back. Yeah. Because eventually they will be able to get to that one area.
Yeah.
If I had a delicious beverage,
ow.
I would toast myself
Archer.
right now.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what's getting through you that I'm not seeing?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oops, need more coins.
Yeah. You might have to drop out after a little bit looking at this.
I can just remain idle and
Yep, and then hopefully I'll be able to carry it through to... Well, I guess it doesn't matter for your completion's sake, since you've already got this one at 5 skull.
yeah. Actually, I've still got about 15 minutes.
Oh, actually, yeah, looking at the actual time. Sorry, I was looking based on the stream time that I had over here, but we started before 7. That makes sense. Alright, cool. We'll be good then. There we go.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
Well, at least you'll get those. Unless I'm off by 10 times the amount. This will at least help you get an achievement for getting some 5 million or some ridiculous for an endless.
What, you mean number of points?
Yeah.
Well, we have to complete it first. Hopefully there's no UE4 crash this time.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, this looks like the end of it, so you may want to consider running to get those coins.
On it. Surprised these barricades haven't broken. Then again, we're not running amok in them, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's see how much this'll fill.
More exact, I cannot be.
Alright, they had to be slightly ajar for that, but that's alright. Looks like it'll work out even if it looks odd. Okay.
And I can put an archer there if I so desire. Though that'd be risky for the...
Yeah, it might be
barricade.
a good distraction tactic, actually. Even if we'd probably survive all of one hit. I'd be more concerned about the damage inflicted to the barricade.
Yeah, that was about to say. That was my main concern.
Fair enough. There we go.
Anyway.
At least normal ogres can still be headshot by my weapons fairly effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good to do something different next week. But, for now. Actually, things might be... Actually, have things calmed down enough to maybe look at chat? There is a lot that I need to look through. Let's see. Alright, there's the start of it. Oh yeah, you should probably run through once just so that you can stack up archers.
I'm awesome and handsome. I should have somebody to do this for me.
Okay. So how's everybody's night going? Whoever's in chat. Is it going? Has your week been... well, how's the new year been for all of you? Has it been off to a good start, or make any interesting New Year's resolutions?
Got the blood pumping.
One of the normal orcs almost turned one of the corners. That's concerning.
Yeah, they'll start to...
They don't get much. They aren't getting much further past it, but still.
Yeah, eventually the big guys will
they have
start
more
to
of
get
those?
closer to the rift.
Well, that's technically already happening.
Okay, that was fun.
That looks like the end.
Alright, I'm gonna make the round. Guess we're both making the rounds.
Yeah, because you don't have much brimstone left to place down.
That's fair.
And I've still got
At
a
this
lot
point
of
also-
archers to
Well,
do.
worst case scenario, I can start refunding your...
Yeah.
Well, I can start refunding your stuff, if nothing else.
Yeah, probably start with the ones closest to the... Actually, wait. That's where most of the orcs are dying.
Well, actually, I think you put down some of the initial brimstone, so if I refund your brimstone, the money goes back to you. You got a Nolan coming.
Whoa!
Yeah, they ain't messing around anymore. Oh crap, Armored Ogre.
Yeah. This is where things start to get a little scary.
Yeah, it's starting to get dicey here. I'm definitely wishing I had the electric trap. Luckily, the Armored Ogre seems to be getting distracted by the archers.
Is that it?
Yes, they are absolutely trying to swing at the archers.
What are?
The armored ogres, by the looks of it. Looks like they are actually causing damage to the archers, too. Luckily, it's my barricades which refresh, so... Ah, crap, Mr. Moneybags is making a run for it. And we got it.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all the brimstone we can put down before they start walking into the rifts.
Alright.
The rest I'll use for archers.
Let's check it. My neighbors accidentally set their lawn on fire with fireworks that fired too early. Oh, that's always fun. Even one of their daughters screaming, "It's burning." Luckily, they put the fire out before anything serious happens. Well, that's good at least. A valuable lesson was hopefully learned that day. Alright, I'm gonna run up to the start of the track and hit the refund button on your brimstone.
Ooh, squishy.
Alright, that should get you about 2,400 back.
More enemies on the way.
Enough for 4 archers.
Actually, 5 with all the stuff we got.
Oh geez, that's a lot. Not sure that's the best way to stagger them, but alright.
I'm gonna eventually wrap them around. It's
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't wrap them around sooner, though.
Yeah, because I was working on the barricades. And also my other stuff.
Fair enough.
But if you want to, you can sell my dart spitters, the last set,
Ooh, do they have any more of
and
those?
replace them with yours if you wish.
Oh yeah, that would be... Well, those would be easier to replace, so while we have the luxury of going to the further back brimstone, it might make sense to start there.
Max,
Although-
handsome sword is furnished. He kills lots of
It's about the same amount that's refunded no matter what. Yeah. Seems to vary depending on when the dart spitters are in play, because some of the armored ogres have very little damage by the time they reach the first turn.
Yeah.
Others... Oh crap, was that a one-shot?
Dying and quickly coming
Yeah,
back.
in addition to becoming roadrunners, they become roadrunners with the power of,
blood pumping.
or of AT-ATs. No.
Oh, they become roadrunners.
ATM-6.
So they become the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Whoops, that's not what I meant to hit.
Holy cow! I'm setting records here.
Okay, that looks like it's going to be the end of the line.
Alright.
I'll start making my way over to...
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, more are coming! Gosh, shoots.
Oh yeah, I still got it.
Well, worst case scenario, if you want to deal with it quickly, you could always let yourself die.
Ooh, and I just realized I could double jump across the gap. I need to land on the
Lucky
rocks,
you.
but I can do that to get over quickly.
Well, you can double jump on the rocks and then double jump back up because you have double jump. Honestly, maybe I should have taken Borwick.
Okay, that was fun.
Okay, are we at the end now?
Looks like it's possible.
And I didn't jump properly.
Second time's a charm.
Well, this does look like the end, so whenever you can get over there. I guess I'll just distract by letting myself... Okay, it's nearly a one-shot.
Okay, I managed to hop over this time.
Alright, cool.
You would think there'd be more songs written about me by now.
I guess I should get over there next so that I can... Well, looks like I can't do it this wave. Unless you're gonna... Well, they did try and stick me near the start, but here we are. Wasn't able to refund anything. Too bad there's nothing over here that I can stick. Well, yeah, looking at the range on that, that's not gonna help.
Yeah.
And the dragons and the dragon traps are too situational as well. actually hit the headshots on these guys.
Is that it?
And now even ogres are two-shotting me. Oh boy. Alright, wave 37. Yeah, it looks like we should be able to get through wave 40. After that, I'll probably just let it break. So I'll probably be wrapped up and I'll be...
I said not to commit
should...
anything?
Well, as in see how long it takes for the traps to, well, take care of things or lose. Alright, I don't know how much that got you.
Got another 5.
Trap meal.
Okay.
Of course, we'll keep going until Mom and Dad call.
Alrighty, sounds good. And then you can go idle, and then I can close it out. Sounds good. Too bad I can't shut off your stream from a long range, but, well, either way. Although, I do believe you can edit the VOD, if nothing else. There we go. Actually, this might be a dumb idea, but I can start putting in my barricades instead of yours, since that they have health regen built into them.
You can if you want.
That might help a little bit, honestly.
But just make sure that you have enough for both of them to replace them.
Yeah, so I'd need 1,200 at any... well, a factor of 1,200. Yeah, that's easy enough to handle. And I can start on the ones further back, since that they're the ones I'll be standing on.
And each one you who sell mine will give me the 1,000 back, about, depending on how much health they have.
I thought it was about 900.
Oh, I thought it would
they
give
cost
full
1,000.
Thought it was full refund. Unless
Well, it
damage.
is full refund depending on damage, but still. I didn't know that they cost 1,000. That does explain a lot. Alright, looks like I'm about to get my chance.
Okay.
There we go. I guess I don't have to worry about running off with your money then.
Yeah.
Not as much.
Do you want me to sell my barricades so that way you need to actually you can replace them here?
Don't worry about it.
I should have somebody to
Well,
do
we've almost hit wave 40. I'm just gonna let it go after that. Well, once that we complete wave 40, I'm just gonna let it ride. Regardless of the status, so it's a moot question for the most part. Although this is a lot of ogres.
Do they have any bigger ones?
Well, if we want to try this one again, and then
Got it armored.
because we'll probably be entitled to a lot of skulls depending on how well we do.
Yeah. There we go. Oh jeez, the wave still has more to throw at us?
That was me that did that thing there. That works. Good workout.
Not gonna end for a while.
Okay, that was fun.
Here we go.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
Come on, mouse, work with me.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
These do work out.
Right, I need to sell one. Ah, crap, I didn't get to sell one in time. Well, it's the last wave. I don't think it'll be much of a difference this time. Alrighty. Almost through. Then we can just let him. Then we can just let it ride and see how it goes.
Yeah. I'll probably continue to put down the archers.
But yeah.
Everything is working perfectly.
There we go.
They're attacking the barricade.
Under attack I can live with. Broken is the problem.
That got the blood pumping.
I hope these archers are worth something. Oh wow.
They're entering
They
the rift.
didn't... Oh, they must be going too fast that the archers can't lock on.
I guess we'll find out next time an armored ogre gets through. Got another one. Actually, we got two over here. This could be a problem, actually. Oh boy.
Almost forgot how powerful I can be.
Already burned my trap reset trinket, although I do have my mana trinket. Alright, normal ogres we can live with.
Okay, that was fun.
Really not something to plan for.
Is that it?
Hopefully none of my students saw that.
Actually, that might be the strategy to let my... Okay, Mr. Moneybags we can let go. Maybe that's the strategy. Let them kill me. Wait, why are they not swinging at me? What the hell? Let them kill me so I can get a bunch of mana back. Why are they not firing? That is bizarre.
Oh, there they go! There they go!
Not stopping everything, though. I should stop standing in your way.
It's just so pretty.
There we go. Suddenly the frame rate improves when I narrow the field of vision a little bit. Ow. Alright. That's wave 40 done. Almost. Almost there. Come on. Alright. We've hit 5 skull. I'm just gonna let it ride then.
I like it when the orcs just walk straight into them. Too cool for school.
That was a lot. Alright, guess I can use this as a chance to catch up on chat. Let me just open up. Yeah, we'll look at this one first. The most recent stuff that Dwayne sent since it looks to be a bit smaller. Okay. Have you heard of half golems? Basically, in worlds like Toril or Kryn, curing diseases through herbs or magic is common enough to make a difference. However, magical powerful enough to regrow lost limbs or body segments is a different matter. And so, arcane artisans wishing to help common people decided to use knowledge of golem making. and start production of golem-based prosthetics. Okay, that's an interesting idea. And then the process, however, is so painful that people who undertake it are often left traumatized to the point of insanity. What? Causing them to indulge in wanton violence and all of that fun stuff that serves as excuses for players to hit things with over-glorified pointed sticks. Ah, so the usual excuses then. Also, there was a template for the player character to become half-golems, and it was absolutely broken because players could choose to replace multiple limbs with multiple prosthetics of different golem types. So you're a high elf paladin that replaces right arm with an iron golem. Okay, yeah, I can already see where this is going. D&D was never well balanced, but 3.5 was on a different level.
That was me that did that thing there.
Well, somehow it hasn't broken itself yet. Looks like some of the ogres are getting distracted on the elves. Oh, here, may as well. I'm just gonna stand on this man as well. Let's see, what was the thing that Gwen mentioned earlier? Oh yeah, the conversation about Xeris, so... right.
Traps go up,
Let's
orcs
see.
go down.
I'll read that after the brother and I have wrapped up here. So, how many will get through this time? Let's find out. I'm just gonna stand here.
Well, I'm getting closer to finishing up all the archers, so I can then replace the gold. Although if you want to continue replacing my barricades, you can.
Alrighty then. Although I'm surprised you haven't been called away yet. You might want to check real quick. It's not as if we need to worry about running this through. Well, seeing this through the rest of the way, I should say. Maybe once you finish putting archers down.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
Yeah, that one wasn't going to be stopped.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
Yeah, the ogres do not know how to respond to the archers.
Good workout.
Alright, it looks like we're about to hit a lull. While we're here, you may want to check to see if you're needed away at this point. Wow, we're only getting 1 point from even an armored ogre? That's insane.
That seems unnecessarily violent.
Oh crap, I can't. Can I replace them all? Yes, I can.
Enemies on the way.
Son of a bitch. I messed up.
Well, after the round,
I'm
you
gonna
can...
stand on it.
Found a good spot.
That might have cost us this round, but I guess we'll find out, won't we?
There.
Well, I'm
I'm just
almost
gonna
done with the
stand on it.
archers.
I'm gonna just stand on it. No, the problem wasn't that I didn't have the money.
Oh, I see that.
It isn't about the money, Spider-Man.
Ow!
I'm just gonna stand here and let him smack me. Maybe that'll do enough damage to where it'll break. No, hit me! Hit me! It was a one-shot, and I don't think it even did anything to the barricade.
Okay, that was fun.
Actually, wait. It does. Actually, wait. The only ones we have to worry about are the ogres, which that doesn't actually.
Is that it?
They can't get through that small slit, actually, so it only works on the normal orcs.
Yeah, we might want to still fix that just in case,
Oh, I'm
because...
definitely gonna fix it. Okay, yeah, it actually had an effect on a heavy orc. Not that it's not to matter, but yeah, I'm just gonna let it ride.
Are you gonna at least
more of
fix
those?
it still?
I will fix it. Why is that ogre just pacing back and forth? Yeah.
That got the blood pumping.
Their bodies just come apart.
There we go. Collecting your dues? Yep.
Trying to.
That's right. I'm War Major Riffin.
There we go.
I was about to say. Maybe you should have taken Borwick.
There, sold it for you.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Traps, 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 traps.
Too bad that this doesn't damage them.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That would be far too convenient, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's just so simple.
Yeah, those explosive dynamite archers are really getting far.
Lucky us. You laid out all the... Oh, not quite, huh?
Yeah.
I'll have to sell something then. Although with those or armored ogres, it may not matter.
That was me that did that thing there.
Oh,
Oh, I
well.
almost made it.
Yeah.
Those are really tough armored ogres. Unless they get stuck for a while, it's gonna be
Just a little
a
fortune
lot.
cleaning.
Oh, jeez. When they wake up, they actually do something.
Yeah.
When they wake up.
Do they have any bigger ones?
Yeah.
That's the plan. Ow.
One click.
Anything else, Sherlock?
Our rift is failing. This never gets old.
Yeah, I think this is the one we lose. I don't think even if I did try, I'd be able to stop them all.
Easy to kill.
I think part of it may have been because we didn't start replacing the gold dispensers with the dart spinners.
Yeah, maybe if I put more lightning traps, the armored ogres wouldn't prove to be so obnoxious. Because we do need greater single target if we want to try and get further.
And
And boom goes
combo
There we go.
war mage.
Well, I'll let you say it.
Oh boy.
Now let's see what that. Oh wow, that's a new high score for me.
Well done. Then again, there were more enemies because of the nature of this. Either way, you need to wrap up and call it a night, so...
Yeah, but hey, at least that was for fun.
Yep.
And also,
Alrighty then. So, this is how most of the co-op nights involving Orcs Must Die 3 are gonna go. We'll be alternating between dealing with Rift Lord stuff and doing the Endless stuff. I don't know what we want to do once we finish all of the Rift Lord stuff.
maybe try and get all the endlesses as 5 skill.
And the problem is that there's a lot of Endlesses, and as you saw, they can be rather tedious.
Yeah,
I'm I'm
but
of two minds about doing the endless ones.
yeah, there is
As-
also
Well,
scrambles.
just as
Else,
yeah,
and
there are
we-
the scrambles too. So maybe do a scramble then an endless.
Yeah, that
I
could
suppose
work.
that's an option because we've got what 20. I mean, I've got 20. Well, actually, how many do you have 5 skulled?
Of the endless, I have 5 skulled the North Wing, the Great Room, Hidden Docks, Coastal Hallway, and that is pretty much it.
Okay, so we've got slightly different ones because I need to 5 skull hidden dock as well. So
Okay.
I've got coastal hallway. We've got in common great room, north wing, and coastal hallway. So we've got 20 that we'll need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take us a while to get through all that. So we may need to make it a once a month occasion depending on how things go. But either way, that should suffice for now. So I'm surprised you haven't been called away yet, but you are certainly
yeah.
needed elsewhere.
Dad actually came for me
Then
on the
we.
wave
Oh,
before we died.
then you really should have just idled and let. Well, I will let you go then. I'll see you later.
Yeah. See you